Welcome, champion. How do you do? Greetings to you, my beautiful listeners and handsome audience. Always remember, life is best. In every situation, in every circumstance, life is best. Today is a lovely day, and every Monday we get to talk about repeating a class, right? Repeating, right? Because we cannot ignore the fact that people who have actually repeated a class, this repeating of a class is to be addressed. So we are using our podcast show to address every student who will be facing repeating as a challenge, right? Now, today we are going to talk about what step-by-step process in repeating a class. Like I said, in sequel to this session, our previous session, we've talked about that repeating a class does not just happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a flash, right? It's a step-by-step process, right? Now, let's just get into what our objective. We should frown against students who have repeated a class. No excuse is worth giving for repeating a class. That's why you see there are some students that they have one story or the other. You see them at the end of third term, their face is squeezed up, and they are giving one excuse to their friends why they repeated. Now, the first thing, the situation is, if they had put in efforts to avoid this repeating of the class, there will be no need for what explanation. So now let's proceed. Just pure laziness and lackadaisical attitude that should be condemned. Pure laziness, right? Pure laziness. This laziness starts from not doing class work or class exercise properly, ignoring assignments, not reading and preparing for continuous assessment test. Now it now sums up to examination. Do you understand? Because during exams, the proper thing is you have started preparing or started reading your books before the exam date. But most students who repeat the class do not engage themselves in this kind of manner. What they do is they wait until the exam date, and they want to start reading from week 1 down to week to that examination date, which is wrong, right? So, like I said, it's just a pure laziness and lackadaisical attitude that should be condemned, right? So now, a quick one. Attention, right? So everyone out there listening, to our fans, to our parents, to our students, right, to our lovely audience, you guys are amazing, right? Now, do you know you can get 10% cash back when you shop online, right, from your favorite online stores? 10% cash back. In fact, it is 10% or more cash back when you shop online from your favorite online stores, right? Now you can click the link in the description below to enjoy this massive discount. Just click on our unique affiliate link, right? Alright, this unique affiliate link is in the description of every session, the description. Just go there, you'll find our unique affiliate link. Click on that link. From shoes to women's clothing to bags to stationaries, right? That unique affiliate link. But once you click on it, you just shop online, you'll be getting 10% or more in cash back, right? So welcome back. Let's get back to our objective. Every student who is about to repeat a class is given 2 extra terms after receiving their first term results. So what is the excuse for repeating a class? Now let me take that again. Every student who is about to repeat a class is given 2 extra terms after receiving their first term results to amend or change their attitude towards their academic. 2 extra terms means second term and what third term. They are given 2 extra terms to what? To change their attitude towards what? Their academics. But will they? No. Most of them don't change their attitude. That's why at the end of third term, you see them crying, muzzling their face. Oh, I repeated. You see them being emotional. But this emotional state would have been prevented if they have changed or amended their ways before third term. Do you understand? Now, let's proceed. Repeating a class is a step-by-step process. The signs begins to show as early as what? The first term continuous assessment test results. Where you'll be seeing 1/20, 2/20, 3/20, 4/20, 5/20, 5/10, 2/10, 1/10. You see them. You see this kind of scores will repeat itself in multiple subjects. Do you understand? So repeating the class is a step-by-step process. The signs begins to show as early as what? First term continuous assessment test scores. But most students will ignore the red flags. When they see this test result, what would they do? Either of them showing their parents, right? Or finding way of meeting their intelligent students, or meeting a counselor, or getting a tutor. What would they do? They will hide it. Do you understand? They will keep it. They will not bring it out. And will cry what? Crocodile tears in third term. Is there anything like miracle? Miracle does not happen. It's what you give life will give to you. So if you have not what? You have seen those red flags for the first term continuous assessment your scores, and you don't start making amends, definitely you are going to repeat in third term. There is no two ways about it. There is no miracle. Nothing is going to save you from repeating a class, because it is a process and you cannot skip the process. You cannot bribe the process. Do you understand? So repeating a class is a process. It is step-by-step process. Do you understand? So now, let's proceed. It saddens my heart, despite the time and opportunity for these students to retrace their steps, but they will never, even after seeing the red flags. Some of them even become worse after seeing the red flags, to be honest with you. Some students become terrible after they start seeing that they will repeat, or they are about to repeat. They stop attending classes. Some of them start to go to GUMROAD. Some of them become worse. When you think they will even amend or trace their steps, some of them become very, very terrible with their academics. Let me say it again without mind say words. Very, very terrible. Right? Now, let's go for another brief announcement. Right? Now, you are amazing and awesome. You can support the best EduCreator show, this show, right? You can support our show with your donations. Show us love, right? We need love. We need this type of message, or this type of podcast session to reach everyone globally, right? So you can show us support, show us love using the link in the description, right? Use the link. You see it right in the description. We have made everything easy and for you to just understand. So go in the description, you see all our YouTube links and everything there. So just click on that link. Show us love. We still need to spread this message across everyone globally in the whole world, right? We need to change the mental status of students, right? So please join in the go, right? Thank you so much. Thank you for your donations. We truly would appreciate. So use that link to donate today. Now, to wrap up, the question now is, does any student find joy in repeating a class? If you know of any student who finds joy in repeating a class, in staying in Basic 4, when every of his mates is moving to Basic 5, let us know in the comment section. What retracing steps should a student who is about to repeat take? Thank you for listening to today's session. You are uniquely made. Like, share, and comment. Bye-bye.